morning, everyone. This is Skip Sinwell, your beloved Campus Chronicles beat reporter, speaking truth to power and morning announcements to middle schoolers. Our top stories today: multiple cheerleaders have confessed to participating in a human pyramid scheme. The possum that lives on the roof of the school, is it getting smarter? And finally, 2 staff members haven't been seen in multiple days. I'm of course talking about Miss Linda the lunch lady, best known for her chocolate cherry chimichangas, and Mr. Humphrey the janitor, best known for his ominous scowl and secretive waste management habits. In a stunning and potentially related turn of events, Miss McGary, the school drama teacher, has been moved to the custodial department, a move which the administration reports is due to budget cuts and not due to the mysteriously missing janitor. Sounds suspicious, if you ask me, and if you ask me, you should always ask me. We go now to Miss McGary for a comment on what's going on.
Hello there, students! Fellow faculty, the possum. I would like to reassure all of you that my new custodial position is not a demotion, but a lateral move to an equally important position, like a jazz square that stops halfway through. A jazz line, if you will. I believe that keeping our school clean is just as noble as keeping our school artistic. And when life gives you lemons, you should make a lemon meringue pie. I mean, I've never successfully made a lemon meringue pie, but they're very tricky. And anyway, it's nice to have goals. Look, what I'm trying to say is, if anyone has what it takes for the job, it's me. Cleaning is just like theater. And don't say that it's not. When I'm up, I'll channel Shakespeare and I'll cry out damn spot. Custodians are theater artists. The school's their masterpiece, and like theater directors, they're sick of seeing Greece. Oh, I'll sleep like Dick Van Dyke and have a top break now and then. Then I'll plunge into the toilets like Champaign into the sand. The sand. Cleaning is just like theater, an art that's truly fine. So fetch the Windex and the squeegee, 'cause it's my time to shine. So, in conclusion, don't cry for me, student body. And I'll have you know I've been plotting for the most important event of the year. No, the century. So put that in your script and smoke it. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to go clean up the home ec kitchen because someone has accidentally spilled a bunch of lemons and eggs and lemon meringue pie filling. No idea who did it. Ciao!
Hey drama gang, Foster here, holding Ginger the fish. Or the remains of Ginger the fish. She kicked the bucket this week. Now, I know what you're thinking. Foster, isn't it kind of weird to be carrying around your dead fish? But I'll tell you what's weird. The things that are happening at this school. I mean, lunch lady Linda and janitor Humphrey gone missing. Miss McGary suddenly a custodian. Ginger and I are headed to the one place where you can both flesh a fish and flesh out a mystery. Custodia. Now, I know what you're thinking. Foster, no one's ever been to Custodia. No one knows what's in Custodia. Mr. Humphrey doesn't even allow kids to go near Custodia. But now grumpy Mr. Humphrey's gone, lunch lady Linda's vanished, and Miss McGary is refusing to spill the dirt on her new janitor job, which presumably is a lot of dirt. And you guys know I love a mystery, so here I am, alibi in hand, recording this in case I get caught skipping second period. Ginger, here is my plausible deniability. And also my friend who's dead. Not necessarily in that order. But look, this is important. Don't get me wrong, I love that Miss McGary is taking everything like so well, but school musical auditions are coming up, and if Miss McGary isn't there to lead the drama club, will it be directed by Coach Brockjaw? Yeah, Coach Brockjaw. The guy who once asked me what kind of jerseys they wear in Jersey Boys. I'm telling you, drama gang, I'm not just doing this for myself. I'm doing it for all of us. And my dead fish. And maybe a little bit for myself. I've always loved a mystery. They're pretty much the bomb. I used to stay up reading Sherlock, then interrogate my mom. Oh, mysteries are daunting, yes. They're filled with fear and doubt. So my dad, Fish, and I are gonna figure one out. Isn't that right, Ginger? Ginger! Oh, right. I'm not a stranger to a mystery. Just check out all my logs. There's an abandoned dugout at the school and a freezer full of frogs. But no one's faced Custodia, so dark and probably cursed. So my dad, Fish, and I, yes, my dad, Fish, and I, yes, this dad, Fish, and I will have to be the first. Be careful, Foster. I don't want to exaggerate, but literally everything I've heard about, talked about, or thought about for the past forever is the fact that Mr. Humphrey and Lunch Lady Linda vanished into thin air. And the last time I saw Miss Linda, she was walking right towards Custodia. I don't want to make any baseless speculatory remarks, but for all we know, she suffered a gruesome fate too horrible for words. Be careful down there. Don't do anything crazy. I know you can be a little dramatic, so I'm begging you, just tone it down. Oh no. Okay, I hear what I did there. Don't worry, I have a calming technique for situations just like these. It works like this. There's so much here that we don't know, it's really overwhelming, so let's use a little logic and we'll be okay. Mr. Humphrey's awful shifty, put the odds at 50-50, either nothing's wrong or there was foul play. Frankly, when I think about it, something starts to stink about it. Nothing is for sure, but now I've got a hunch. Mr. Humphrey is a killer, he took Linda just to curl her, not Lunch Lady Linda. See Lunch Lady Linda, poor Lunch Lady Linda, it's his lunch. Hey Drama Gang, I know school just let out for the day, but this is an emergency video call. Carrie, I think you were right. Something seriously weird is happening in Custodia. Not only did I not see Miss McGary down there, but it was so dark down there, I had to use my phone flashlight to flush Ginger down what was either a custodial sink or a bathtub for small, unusually shaped children. And then I found this. A wallet. At first I thought it couldn't have been Mr. Humphrey's because he hadn't been at school all day. But then I found his wallet inside. And this creepy poem. I promise I will always keep you safe. I'll watch over you until you die. You will never be far from my sight. We share the ties that bind. So I'm thinking 3 things here. 1, Mr. Humphrey may still be in Custodia. 2, if he's still in Custodia and I didn't see him, Custodia may be bigger than we ever imagined. I'm talking like secret tunnels big. 3, if this poem is about Lunch Lady Linda and she's gone missing, she could be in serious trouble. And 3, the reprise. With Miss McGary acting so strange, we can't rule out the option that she's not in on the whole thing. Don't get me wrong, I hate the idea of Coach Brockjaw directing the musical just as much as you guys do. He once asked Carrie, who runs a defense, in a chorus line. So, I'm calling upon the drama club to help me find out where Lunch Lady Linda is, what Mr. Humphrey's up to, and just what's going on here. Problem is, I'm not allowed to use more than 15 minutes of video chat a day. Not since that live reading we did of Angels in America Parts 1 and 2. Now my parents monitor all my social apps. Does anyone have an idea on how we can talk confidentially?
Foster, I'm glad you asked. As it happens, I've been working on an app just for our drama club kids. It's like YouTube, but better, more confidential. And the algorithm doesn't keep recommending I watch the cast of Riverdale doing ASMR with slime. We can chat on it as long as we want, and the only way to access it is by answering passcode questions only us drama club kids know the answers to. Like, who got spun off the turntable during Les Mis 2 years ago? Allie Newman. Who got trapped under Milky White during Into the Woods? Allie Newman. What broke down during Grease and had to be carried off stage? Trick question. Both the car and Allie Newman. I'm telling you guys, this app is a game changer. And to answer any other questions you may have, here's my assistant Lane with a helpful presentation.
Does the concept of a Snapchat fill your mom and dad with fright? Do you have to clear your browsing history every single night? We must communicate, stay up to date, no matter where we are. My friends, there's an app for that, and it's spelled TheaterER. Theater, a drama gossip whisperer. We're sharing stuff with each other. It's super fun and quite secure. Theater, like a trendy app that ends in er. It's really gonna cause a stir, so log on now to Theater. Whew. Did you get all that? I still don't know why we didn't just do a PowerPoint. I need some water.
Hey followers! Drama club friends. It can be so hard to remember that I'm not running an immensely successful food reviews channel when I normally am running an immensely successful food reviews channel. I'm sure you all can imagine the stress. But as resident foodie of the drama club, I wanted to hop on this new app and let everyone know they should savor their Salisbury steak today, because from now on, the cafeteria is only going to be serving fish. I overheard one of the lunch ladies whispering it today in line. She said, and I quote, "There's only going to be one option, fish. Can you believe that?" Can you believe that? Maybe it's due to budget cuts. Maybe it's due to the disappearance of lunch lady Linda. All I know is if you want more food news, or as I call it, foos, then make sure to like, share, and subscribe. Oh shoot, I did it again.
Dinner time! Your dinosaur chicken nuggets are ready.
Mommy! Not in front of my friends!
Okay guys, it's Terry here. Please don't think I'm dramatic like my sister Carrie, but I was at home feeding my cats dinner when I saw your messages, and I immediately rushed back to school, where I'm already searching Custodia for more clues. I don't know what Mr. Humphrey did to make lunch lady Linda disappear, or how Miss McGary got tricked into taking his old job, but if you ask me, we can't trust that grouchy janitor as far as we can throw him. I mean, if the entire drama club teamed up, we'd probably be able to throw him a couple yards. But then he'd be really grouchy. I heard that if a teacher even looks at him funny, he puts a caution wet floor sign outside of their classroom for a week, even if it's not a wet floor. How messed up is that? Wait a second. What are these? Oh no, these were lunch lady Linda's. She did get lured down to Custodia. No. Where does this go? OMG, I'm starting to panic. What was that calming technique my sister taught me? Didn't it go like... There's so much here that we don't know. It's really overwhelming, so let's use a little logic so we don't get scared. All of Linda's things are here, which honestly is kind of queer, but maybe she just wanted different gloves to wear. But now I'm lost without a map, and maybe this is all a trap, and Mr. Humphrey panicked this to catch me too. One novel exercise, now I'm breaking out in hives. Tell my cats I beg them like you.
Okay guys, I have major clues news, or as I like to call it, clues.
So, I was at the mall tonight, right? Because I wanted to swing by GameStop and pick up the new game, Animal Flossing. You know, about the characters who do little victory dances and then fight each other to the death. Except, I had to get my older sister to drive me, and she wanted to go
To the jewelry store.
So, I'm standing there, waiting for her to finish, when I see it. A ring box, labeled Elmer Humphrey. Now, I don't know Mr. Humphrey's first name for certain, but I've read enough books to know that if your first name is Elmer, you're almost certainly a cranky old man. And Mr. Humphrey is a very cranky old man. Oh, and get this. The box said one to rule them all on the lid. So here's what I'm thinking is going on. Mr. Humphrey is a wizard. Huh? Do you guys think that could be anything? Look, I'm just spitballing here. Oh yeah, add me on Animal Flossing. Peace.
Hey everyone. Terry gave me the key earlier when we were rehearsing for tomorrow's auditions. She's okay, by the way. Just a little anxious. And so am I. I so hope we don't have to audition for Coach Brockjaw. One time I asked him if he'd ever seen Chicago, and he said the Bulls or the Cubs. And also, did Terry remember to mention that today was my birthday when we were hanging out? No. Have any of you mentioned it yet today? A day in which I might add is almost over. Also now, but here I am anyways, being an incredible friend, sneaking through spooky custodial labyrinths on my birthday, trying to figure out which door this key will fit into. Oh my gosh, this is it, this is the door. Oh my gosh, you guys did remember my birthday. You're the best drama club ever. I am so sorry I ever doubted any of you. At last, I feel my life's complete, and it feels so good. It tastes so sweet. I've watched other people's birthdays every year since I was 9. Now finally someone remembered. Hold on. I'm getting some chat messages. Let me read them real quick. Oh. You guys didn't know it was my birthday? Then why are these balloons here? Did the janitor know it was my birthday? Did the possum? I think I need some alone time.
Good morning, everyone. And by everyone, I mean the drama club. And by good morning, I mean J'accuse. I'm Skip Sinwell from the Campus Chronicles, here with some breaking in news. That's right, I found out about your unprofessional little investigation, and I've infiltrated your so-called secret application. Using drama club secrets as credentials? You forget that those secrets aren't so secret when you have to review every single production for the Campus Chronicles. Well, I find all of this a complete affront to the good name of investigative reporting, so I will be commencing my own official investigation. I did not take one semester of journalism to be outscooped by some theater nerds in tap shoes. More details at 11. Or whenever I feel like it.
Sorry about that, just some technical difficulties. If everyone wouldn't mind updating their apps, we're just gonna go ahead and remove some pesky bugs and unauthorized access. Due to popular demand from the drama club, we have added more videos in which the cast of Riverdale do ASMR with slime. I hope you all remember this when I need money to launch my first startup. Now, another school day is beginning, and if we don't get to the bottom of this by 3 p.m. today, we'll be auditioning for Coach Brockjaw, the man who once asked me if Pippin was about some guy named Scotty. Everyone, get cracking. And since the app is about to be down for a second, Lane, cover for me.
Theater, some issues with our processor. Think of just how much more fun we'll have with version 1.1. Updating without a hitch. 3 hours left. That's a glitch. Thanks for your patience, ma'am or sir. We'll see you soon on Theater. Y'all are just expecting me to make these up on the fly now. You should really start paying me more.
Hey everyone, I've got some big news.
No phones allowed.
Sorry, I'm recording for my first period library study hall. I just overheard a group of teachers whispering, which I for one think is a very suspicious thing to do in the library. And I should know, because I'm being very suspicious right now. Anyway, I couldn't catch everything, but it sounded like they said, "That's the man, something something, captured her, something something, I can't believe, something something something, honor I would, something remember something, honor this whole thing, mysterious whispering, fiasco." And then Coach Brockjaw said, "I don't know if you can trust McGary with something this important." I think that Miss McGary is involved in Lunch Lady Linda's disappearance in some sort of wicked library and teacher janitor cult. And I think Brockjaw pushed her to do it so he could take over the musical.
Put your phone down.
See, that's extremely wicked. Now, we've only got one short day to save Miss McGary before she gets caught up in something bad, for good.
Whichever girl is still talking, you will get detention.
I'm not that girl.
Danny here. Some of you may not recognize me because I play in Pit Band, which means I spend half my life in a tiny room underground. But I'm in the drama club and I'm as dedicated to finding out the truth about Custodia as the rest of you. Mostly because a secret network of tunnels would be very helpful to me, as there's hardly any room in the Pit Band for my toaster oven, my mini fridge, or my hammock. My life is very hard. That's the bad news. Here's the worst news. I checked everywhere after second period jazz ensemble for clues, but I didn't find anything. I checked in the band office. I checked in the rehearsal room, even in the instrument cases. But nothing. Nada. Fermata. But I can't spend all day looking for clues. I have to practice for the all-state jazz ensemble auditions. Someone put a new piece in my folder. It says, "For the Humphrey event." It's a clue. All right, folks, let's see what this sounds like. Holy Darth Vader, that sounds ominous. You only play ominous music when something bad is about to happen. That's in Pit Band 101, right after Be Careful with the Toaster Oven. Guys, I'm really starting to worry about Janitor Humphrey.
Okay guys, I don't have much time. After Clara mentioned the librarian acting weird, I did what any normal person would do and followed Miss McGery to her car and then hid in a bush. Now, we all know that Miss McGary has never once left a building without forgetting at least one thing inside of it. And sure enough, right after she unlocked her car, she'd realized that she had forgotten something. Now I'm at her car and I'm going to see if I can find some clues in here. Wow! I guess adults can eat as much fast food as they want and not clean it up. I can't wait to tell my mom about this. Wait, I forgot. I'm committing a crime. Nobody tell my mom about this. Look. A note. It says, tiger food. Prohibitively expensive. Must find solution. What? What could that possibly mean? What does Miss McGary know about tiger food? Wait a minute. My older brother showed me a documentary once about someone who feeds people to tigers. Did Janitor Humphrey feed lunch lady Linda too? No, it couldn't be. Wait. Miss McGary's coming back. I gotta go. Ooh, french fries.
Hey, I guess I should probably explain why I've been hiding in the home ec room this whole time. First off, one of these days, Ms. McGary is bound to actually make a successful lemon meringue pie, and I want to be there when it happens. But more importantly, I don't think the drama club would like what I have to say about Janitor Humphrey, and that's that I think he's a really nice guy. One time, after a late rehearsal, Mr. Humphrey helped me secure my science fair winning baking soda volcano to the back of my bike, and I've never forgotten how kind that was. You try getting your own baking soda volcano onto a bike after erupting. Those things are slippery. Sure, he's kind of quiet and he doesn't smile all the time, but who does? Well, theater kids do, but have you met us? We're exhausting. And I think we're all being a little quick to judge here. There's something to be said for people who are kind of quiet. Dr. Seuss was awkward. Newton was aloof. Lincoln stood at 6'4", but hardly raised the roof. Meryl Streep said introverts, so that alone should say sometimes being quiet's okay. Gandhi wasn't chatty, Cher is very shy. Snape seems scary, then helped Harry frequently not die. With quiet things like cats and trees and yoga, we're so blessed. So if for once you theater kids could give it a rest. I mean, sometimes being quiet, a little verbal diet of it being quiet is best. I mean, best.
Oh my gosh, guys, ballet class today was killer. Bar the entire time. My legs hurt so bad, but it feels so good. Oh, you know what else is super good? I overheard my dance instructor today talking about Mr. Humphrey, our janitor, Mr. Humphrey, and saying that he has epic dance moves. So here's what I'm thinking. The man has killer moves. The man has endless real estate in the form of Custodia. When you put those two together, what do you get? That's right. Mr. Humphrey is running an exclusive, high-end, underground Zumba studio from underneath the school. And he's forcing Lunch Lady Linda and Miss McGary to be his backup dancers. Oh, and before you say I'm way off base, the other day I saw Mr. Humphrey dancing with the broom just like this. Was he quite as good as me? No. But who is? I rest my case.
Okay, guys, I don't have long to talk because I'm supposed to be stocking these goods at the school's food drive. But after what I just heard, I knew I had to contact you all right away. Now, when I picked up this food from my church last night, I overheard some church volunteers saying that the sanctuary wasn't big enough for Lunch Lady Linda and Mr. Humphrey's upcoming service. Now, if you put it all together, with everything we've learned over the past few days, it finally makes sense. Mr. Humphrey and Lunch Lady Linda are both dead, and Miss McGary did it. And now they're having a joint funeral service. Oh, it's so sad. These were special people who made our days clean and fed us healthy, nutritious. Well, they made our days clean. And now I will honor them by helping bring this food to the needy. Nothing will distract me from... Oh my gosh, I'm gonna be late for auditions. Alright guys, this is it. The moment of truth. I'm here in the drama club office. Miss McGary is nowhere to be found, and soon we'll all have to start auditioning. So, what better time than now to report my findings? If you put together the wallet, the poem, the key, the fish, the ring box, the balloons, the whispering, the music, the dancing, and the service, it all becomes clear. Mr. Humphrey turned Lunch Lady Linda into tiger food so that he can serve mercury-filled fish in the cafeteria to clear out the school so he could use it for his Lord of the Rings themed Zumba dancing club. And also they're both dead. What's the use? We failed. I failed. I really don't know what we're going to do about all of this, or where Miss McGary's gone to. At least Ginger's not here to see me fall this far. I'm so sorry. I thought I'd love a mystery, a chance to use my brain. But nothing here is making sense, and Ginger's down the drain. I guess I'm not cut out for this, so much to my dismay. My dead fish and I had better call it a day. Well, guess I better go pick out my dress for Lunch Lady Linda's service. Wait a second. Dress, service. That's it. And what's this? I'm getting a message from Skip Sinwa. No way, Skip. You're not solving this before I do.
Good morning, everyone. With an eye for justice and an impeccable sense of timing, I've chosen now as the time to reveal the findings for my official investigation. This just in. All members of the drama club are being asked to report immediately to Custodia. All right. How old do you have to be to win a Pulitzer Prize for journalism? 23? What if I get a note from my mom? Oh, come on! Oh, come on!
Finally, you've all arrived. Welcome to Custodia Drama Club, and don't expect to leave anytime soon. I know you've been on a crazy hunt to find out some very personal information about some members of our staff. Well, the first thing you should know is it's none of your business what the adults do in their personal time. The second thing... Wait. Why are you looking at me like that? Ah, hold on. Sorry, this basement is damp and there are leaks everywhere, so I wear this hoodie. Where was I? Great. Since you'll all find out soon anyway, I wanted to be the one to tell you. Mr. Humphrey and Lunch Lady Linda, who, by the way, is just called Linda, will be getting married tomorrow. What's that, Foster? You already knew. Well, I bet you didn't know this, that I, being the best director in the city, have been acting as our wedding planner and master of ceremonies. Oh, you figured that out too. Well, I'm counting that as a victory for our education system, so you're welcome. Anyway, that's why I haven't been around a lot. I was trying to keep a low profile while running a high profile gig. I would have notified you sooner, but an artist can't be expected to keep track of anything, especially not when they're imagining, planning, and executing the greatest exotic animal-themed pescatarian wedding this middle school has ever seen. Oh, and another thing, I know you have some harsh things to say about Mr. Humphrey, but I want you to know that if he ever seems tired or grumpy, it's because he works 2 jobs. And he volunteers at big cat shelters in his spare time. And he always manages to keep our theater's first aid kit well stocked for Allie Newman. So, in conclusion, don't jump to conclusions. Now pay attention. Today's auditions may have been postponed, but I've got some dance moves I want you all to learn for the wedding ceremony. They go a little something like this. Had yourself an escapade, you reached the finish line, but with every step along the way you misread every sign. You thought that your custodian was a ghost who haunts the halls, but you never took the time to see behind those coveralls. What if you flipped the magnifying glass for another point of view? 'Cause you think you know when you just don't know, no, you don't have a clue, no, no. You think you know when you just don't know, no, you don't have a clue.
Good morning, everyone. This is Skip Sinwell from the Campus Chronicles. School bells weren't the only bells pealing through the halls last night. A wedding occurred, which this reporter correctly predicted, as Miss Linda the lunch lady walked down the cafeteria aisle to marry Mr. Humphrey, accompanied by a flash mob from our very own drama club. Music was provided by Danny, and flower girl duties were handled by Allie Newman until halfway up the aisle when she realized she is allergic to most flowers and had to be escorted out by medical professionals. The entire school was in attendance, as well as many members from the local dance company, which Miss Linda and Mr. H are both card-carrying members. The bride wore white and a hairnet, and the groom traded in his typically dirty coveralls for some slightly cleaner coveralls. We wish these 2 lovebirds the very best as they begin their new life together, and we here at Campus Chronicles would like to editorialize on one last note.